Hi everyone, again, this is going to be part 3 for October 18th, 2010. If you just happen to stumble on my video and you'd like to know more, you can go to my website, which is www.demoraministry.com. And that's how you spell Demora, Dimora. And once you get there, you'll see the front and the back cover of my book. And if you go to the bottom of that cover, you'll see a link at my site. You can download my book for free. As you can see, it's a pretty thick book. It is 290 pages, 8.5 by 11, and it's filled with documents and evidence that Jesus Christ is exactly who he said he was, and we are about to see his second coming, which is a total blessing for those people who are actually waiting and are ready for the Lord to come back. Now, obviously, there are a lot of people who are not ready and don't know the Lord yet, and this is my ministry to try to reach as many of those people as possible to show them the evidence, the documentation, and the proof that Jesus is the true Messiah, and he has a way for you and an escape route for you to the Father's house in heaven if you receive him as your Savior. And what I do at my site is I give you information and connecting the dots between Bible prophecy and the current events. And today I want to go on as a part of the videos for October 18th. Now, one of the prophecies that Jesus warned about is in Matthew. Read chapter 24. I mean, if I just give you one verse, it's not going to mean much. But read the whole chapter, because when you read chapter 24, you're going to find out that one of the prophecies was that we were supposed to watch out for pestilence. Now, pestilence can come in many forms. It could come in the form of disease. It could come in the form of, like it did during Noah's time, when he was trying to using God's hand to deliver the Jewish people out of Egypt. And we saw the plagues of the locusts and the flies and all these different things that came upon Pharaoh and his people for not letting the Jews go. Well, these plagues, these pestilence, we know that they're going to show up in the last days because Jesus warned about it. Now, one of the things that I put up before, but I got an email today warning about these bed bugs. Now, I put the warning on there. Please read the warning about clothing. It says, and I actually put up the email that was sent to me. It says a bit of information that you might like to know about. We have friends here in our community, and one of their sons is a terminologist, a insect expert, and has been telling them that there is an epidemic of bug bugs now occurring in America. And I've warned this before at my website. One of the pestilences, many pestilences that are hitting not just America, but all over the world. Recently, I have heard on the news that several stores in New York have had a close due to bed bug problems, as well as the complete mall in New Jersey. They closed the whole mall down. He says that since much of our clothing, sheets, towels, etc. come from companies outside of America, sad but true, even the most expensive stores sell foreign clothes from China, Indonesia, etc. The bed bugs are coming in on the clothes as these countries do not consider them a problem. He recommends that if you buy any new clothes, even underwear and socks, sheets, towels, etc., that you bring them in your house. Before you bring them into your house, he tells you to put them in a dryer and put them on at least for 20 minutes. Put your clothes in the dryer. He says the heat will kill them and kill their eggs. Says do not purchase clothes and hang them in the closets first, because what happens is they spread, and once they get into your clothes, you're going to have to take all your clothes. You won't know which clothes that they're infested in, and then they move around and they end up in your bed, and these things are nasty. Now, when you look at the bottom, when you scroll down after you see that email about the bed bugs, you'll be able to see a date line on these bed bugs, and they give you a lot of information about how bad these things are, how they're spreading across the United States. They're all over, not just, like I said, not in the United States only, but throughout many parts of the world, especially in the Middle East. And so they're all there. Now, I'm putting this information up to help you so that because many of the states, if you're traveling around and you're finding out that you have these welts on you, you may not even know what it is. Now, recently I had somebody close to me, a family member, that I went to visit, and one morning we woke up and he had all these bites on him. And so I looked at it and I said, Adam, as soon as I saw it, knowing because I know about pestilences and because I research all these things out, I said, Adam, we got to check your bed. And so we did, and sure enough, bed bugs. Found bed bugs in the bed. And we had to eradicate those things. You know, as a matter of fact, the bed's not even in the house anymore. I mean, it's bad news. When you get bit by these things, I know that the bites linger on sometimes for 2 weeks. I mean, the redness, at least it did in this case. And it's pretty nasty. So you should know about these things, and if you do go anywhere and you find out that it's, you know, obviously that if you're traveling and it's not your own bed and you wake up with all these red marks, check to see if you have bed bugs, because it's something that's getting worse, a lot worse. And when you review the tape that you're about to watch, when you scroll down, you'll see that at one time this was eradicated, but they're coming back with a vengeance. And what's happening is these bugs are becoming like super bugs, because they are now the pesticides that once were used can no longer kill these bugs. And it does kill some of them, but it doesn't kill them all. And as they mate again, they just build up immunity to these things, and they're becoming worse. So it's one story after another with these things. But these are the signs that the Lord told us to watch. Not specifically bed bugs, but in general, pestilence. And when you get into my book, you'll see all kinds of different diseases. Again, not just diseases, human diseases, but diseases that are striking animals, foot and mouth, cow disease, diseases that are coming on crops, such as the UG99 crop killer that's killing much of the wheat crops around the world. These are all signs from Jesus Christ about the last days. And I do have one more video that I'm going to make that is going to be an important video, so please, if you would, scroll down, and that'll be the end of October 18th, 2010 for that update. Thanks.